Hey guys, this is a collective reading, so if you find yourself on this reading it may or may not resonate. Obviously only take the messages that may resonate and please leave what doesn't. So this reading will be a collective message on what will happen over the next 72 hours. So from whenever you click on this video, this will be what could happen for you, or it might be some of the messages and not the rest, or it might be all of it. So please only take what resonates. And if you did want a personal reading with me, then please contact me via my email or my social medias. And if you wish to leave a donation, everything is down in the description box. And if you do find this resonates, come back in 72 hours from when you watch this video and let me know how it resonates. Also, I will say, so today's my day off, right? And I wasn't going to do any work, but I kept thinking about this reading. And I just, like, Spirit was like, you need to do it, you need to do it. So I feel like this is obviously quite an important 72 hours collectively. I feel like there's a lot of shifts within the energy. Obviously we've just had a new moon solar eclipse, and in some states you might be having that today. In England we had it yesterday, and it was a very important transformative eclipse. Lots of releasing, lots of realizations and stuff like that. So I feel like over the next few days you're probably going to be feeling the effects of that. You might feel quite emotional. I just feel like there's a lot of releasing going on. So first of all, we have Aries, Gemini and Neptune. So pay attention to your dreams over the next 72 hours. You also may be Aries or Gemini, or you might have strong placements. Also, so the new moon was actually in Gemini, which rules the house of communication, and like Gemini can be like, how do I explain it? It's like Geminis have, like, it's like they have two faces, yeah, or it's seen as like the twins, isn't it, where it's like got two different sides. So maybe over the next 72 hours you're gonna reevaluate or reassess something and look at two different situations, or you're going to be comparing something or looking at something from a higher perspective. And Aries is all about kind of passion and fire, and it can also be about stubbornness. So maybe you're gonna, if you've been being quite stubborn, maybe you're gonna realise you've been quite stubborn on something. Maybe you've been quite stubborn with yourself, or you've been beating yourself up, and I feel like you're probably going to have that realisation, release that. Then we also have what looks to be like a skull. So that to me, or I don't know what it is. Oh, it's the carcass of an animal. So I feel like something may come to an end over these next 72 hours. Maybe matters within the heart, maybe something that you've been grieving over or feeling the loss of. And then we also have the candle here. Maybe you want to do a candle ritual or release ritual. Then it says independence, bravery and passion. So over the next 72 hours, you may take up a hobby that you like, or you may do something that you like, and it's gonna work out as some sort of a release. It's gonna give you some sort of like an epiphany. And then we also have here butterflies, which represents transformation and change and rebirth. And this says curiosity, intellect and networking. Yeah, you might spend some time with friends, or you might spend some time talking to someone over the next 72 hours, and whatever conversation you may have might need to be very, very significant to your future. So pay attention to who you're talking to, or what you're thinking about over these next 72 hours. And whatever it is, pay attention to what kind of lights you up, pay attention to where you're being pulled to. Then we have the Neptune. And I'm seeing the moon and shells and water, and it says dream and transcend. Yeah, pay attention to your dreams. They're going to be really significant. Write them down, set an intention before you go to bed to remember your dream. And then upon waking, anything that you can remember from that dream, even if it's just key things, write them down, and then maybe have a look and think, okay, what could this mean to me? And see what it represents for you. I've just seen 444 on the clock. You might be seeing that number a lot. 4 is the number of stability and home. And also it reminds me of, I know it's not here, but I keep seeing the Emperor card. and that house is of, that's the Emperor card. The Emperor Tarot card is like in the sign of Taurus, I believe, or Aries or something. So I keep seeing that a lot. So your structure may be changing over the next 72 hours. And I feel like there's a lot of kind of rebirth going on. There's a lot of growth going on. There's a lot of shifting and change going on. So now we have some additional messages. We have burnout. Your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained. So check in with your doctor, dentist and health professional and try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Yeah. Pay attention to what you're doing over the next 72 hours. If you need to ground, if you need to pace yourself, if you need to slow down, then slow down. Pay attention to how you are feeling within your body, what you're eating, what you're drinking, what you're thinking, who you're talking to, what you're saying. Remember that our words are very powerful. Whatever we say or we think are like spells, yeah? And if we keep thinking the same continuous thought, it often kind of shows up. So just pay attention to what you're thinking, and if you can, be more mindful when you're approaching your thoughts, and be a lot more kinder towards yourself. Then we have communication. So you may receive an important communication over the next 72 hours, or you may be sending that communication. This can also be communication that comes through meditation though, or dreams. So it says, a reunion could bring love or a rekindling of a friendship. A lucky win seems likely. So then we have some Lenormand. So the number 3 and 10 may be significant. So we have the ship and we have the scythe. I think that's how it's pronounced. So you may travel over the next 72 hours. I'm also seeing the orca and the whale symbolism, so water may be significant, mermaids, sea, stuff like that. Maybe you want to go spend some time out in nature, by water, an ocean, a river. I feel like it's going to help cleanse away anything that needs to be released. I'm also seeing the cross, which can denote something fated, something destined to come forth. Yeah, this is about like kind of news coming in, travel, something succeeding, and this denotes endings. Also we have butterflies here, so we have, hang on, I'll show you. So we have 2 little yellow butterflies here, yeah, and then on this card we also have 2 butterflies. So butterfly symbolism may be really significant, which again is about transformation and change and rebirth and all of that. It's going to be a really powerful time over the next 72 hours. Something may be ending within your life, but something that wasn't serving you. Again, this could be anything, so you will apply that to your own situation. And you may travel somewhere. Maybe if you're not physically travelling somewhere, it might just be that you're moving on from something and you're letting go. If something's been heavily plaguing you as well, I feel like you're going to just let that go and come into a state of flow and just surrender and being. Now we have the last card, and this is probably the most powerful card in this deck that I have. So it's from my Atlantis Oracle. So you may have had past life in Atlantis, or again the water symbolism and stuff like that. You might be attracted to crystals and energy healing and stuff like that. So we have forgiveness, conscious acts of kindness. And I'm seeing the blue crystal. So working with any blue crystals over the next 72 hours will be really like helpful. So 29 may be significant as well, and that equates down to a 11. So 11 may be significant. Today's the 11th, isn't it? Well, it depends when you watch this video, so it'll be 72 hours from when you watch this video. But today, if you're watching this today, then today may be quite significant for you. And 2 and 9 may also be significant. Yeah. So over these next 72 hours, maybe you are coming to this realisation that you need to forgive someone, or you want to forgive someone, or you've been forgiven. Or maybe you're just doing some sort of a meditation or a release to forgive yourself or someone. Now obviously we forgive in our own time, but when we can come into a place and state of forgiveness, it opens up our heart chakra, and it allows us to be free and just not weighted down by past resentments or pain or anger. And the best thing really you can do for yourself, not for the other person, but for yourself, is to forgive. But of course, you know, if you don't want to take that message, if you are not ready to, then this isn't the reading for you. But if you have clicked on this reading, obviously take what resonates. And yeah, so I'm also seeing here as well, so I see the crystals, I see the stars, I see snow, I also see sun symbolism. Pay attention to the sun and the moon. I don't know why, just pay attention to the sun and the moon. Yeah, crystals you could work with. So you could work with amethyst, lapis lazuli, laramir, kyanite, kunzanite, apollolite, I think that's how it's pronounced, Lemurian quartz, just clear quartz as well, and smoky quartz. Yeah, so to sum up, the next 72 hours I feel like is going to be really significant for releasing and letting go. There may be some form of a communication coming in between you and another, or maybe you're just communicating with friends or family about a certain situation, or maybe you're communicating with spirit. Something is definitely being transmuted and released. Pay attention to your health and how you are feeling and the words you speak and what you say. Pay attention to the signs and symbolism that may happen over the next 72 hours. So numbers, dreams, certain thoughts that you keep thinking, songs that you may listen to, songs that you just may hear, and certain lyrics within that. If you feel the need to write, or do some art or do something creative, I feel like that would be a really good release, and it may help you to kind of understand your own emotions. I've just seen 1212 on the clock, so maybe look up the angel number of that. Yeah, so I'm also hearing, so another way to help, there's a spider on the cards, oh my god, oh don't come near me. So I don't like spiders. His name is Jeffrey. Right. Oh my god, no, don't go away. Oh. Right, spiders might be significant, and they can be to do with our shadow. So maybe you're going to be doing some shadow work over the next 72 hours. Yeah, okay, I'm going to leave it there because I've gotten really distracted. Oh my god, no, go away. Don't come near me. Right, okay. Sorry guys for getting distracted, but yeah, please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't, and have a beautiful, lovely, blessed day guys. Bye bye.